First and foremost, thank you for having this event and for having me here. I lead the commercial insights and analytics organization at Regeneron, so we kind of touch mostly the commercial side of the business, but we work very closely with the clinical side of the business as well. Regeneron's a biotechnology company about 45 minutes north of here, so that's kind of what I do. By way of what we are doing, we are obviously doing what most other folks are doing, and when in these conversations I divide it into two pieces, right? I talk about Gen AI for efficiency versus Gen AI for effectiveness, and the distinction there is the efficiency things are really, bottom line efficiencies where you recover costs. Those are obvious. I mean, if they add value more efficiently, you want to do it. The bigger play for us at Regeneron is our interest in effectiveness and top line revenue growth. And a couple of things I want to talk about are clearly multimodal LLMs, right? Because, for example, in healthcare, we are currently doing a lot of our analytics looking at numbers. When we know in electronic medical health records, we have images, lab images, eye scans, we have text input of physician-patient conversations, notes the physician takes. These all should be part of an analytical process, but they're not, because we've not had those capabilities. And Gen AI, for example, is multimodal, LLMs are going to help us immensely to connect the what and the whys, but also to understand contextualization, right? Why does a physician choose a particular therapy over another for that instant of a patient presentation? So that's really where we're looking to go. The other example I'll give you is in focus group research that we do. We have, expression of sentiment that sometimes is very, very involved, where, patients or parents of kids cry when they talk about a circumstance. And right now, we've just been looking at text recordings of that, and we entirely miss the intent and the sentiment. And that's another area that I think we would really like to start looking at to understand the research more fully. So those are the two I would tell you. I'm very thankful for what you guys do, not only by way of the work that you curate online for us, but just getting people in the same place is very difficult. I think we also need a different environment to have some of these discussions, because otherwise you're very, inbred and you don't think out of the box. And so I'm absolutely, in support of forums like this. I would echo what Sophie said. I've long wanted a Rising 2024 in the US. Would be great to have that also in MachineCon, because I think it brings a perspective, especially when we're talking about, biases. It's very important to have that bias not be present in who uses it, right? So I'm a big fan of that. But, I think you're the best forum to start doing that. It's already started here. I can't say enough about the discourse and the exchange and the community you're building here. So I really look forward to it.